Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Fantasy Football, and welcome to my video. It is time for Game Week 7 preview. Now let's have a quick look and see how well I did for Game Week 6. As you all know, I already created a video for this on a Sunday, so if you want in-depth information about Game Week 6, please go and check that out. This is just going to be a quick overview. So as you can see, for Game Week 6 I got 81 points. Was above the average of 52, and I made 2 free transfers. And this was a big transfer. I removed Sterling and I brought in Sergio Aguero, going with the 3-4-3 formation. It was a massive move, it was a massive call, and it actually paid off. Well, it could have went even better if Aguero actually took those chances. He could have scored a lot of goals, but so far so good. As you can see, my overall points so far is 365, and my overall rank has jumped from 1 million to 298,302. Now, I looked, well, I had a quick look to see how many points am I behind top 100k. And I'm around probably, I don't know, 15 to 20 points, something around there. And I had a quick look at my overall season, seeing what went right, seeing what went wrong. My transfers has actually paid off. But the ones that, or the something that did not pay off is Game Week 5. Now that was a disaster. With only 36 points. And I think, yeah, this was the game week that absolutely destroyed me. But anything can happen in football, and look at this, Game Week 6 I got 81, and this was pretty much the same team except for I had Sterling and now I got Sergio Aguero. Just gonna have a quick look at my team. Ryan giving me that 10 points, Lundstrom with 12, came off my bench. Yes, I was lucky there. I think a lot of people were lucky this game week. Luka Dean with 1, Van Dijk with 2, Salah with 5, Kevin De Bruyne with 17 points. And, you know, there has been a lot of luck in this game week. A lot of people had Sterling as their captain. Sterling did not play. But what if Sterling did play? What if he just came off the bench and played, what, 10 minutes or something like that? That would have probably been a disaster for a lot of people. To be honest with you, I'm not someone that will complain about, oh, you know, you had a lot of luck. It happens. You know, in FPL, it happens. Sometimes a lot of luck will go your way, sometimes they don't. And yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I changed my vice from Salah to Kevin De Bruyne, thinking that there might be some rotation there. I don't know, just in case. They might play Jesus instead of Aguero. And, you know, and sometimes it might not be luck. It might be quite clever. I don't know. Whatever you say, I don't know. You know, it's football and things can happen. So we move on. Sigurdsson with 2. John McGinn, well, this wasn't a luck because I knew he was going to bring some points. No, I'm joking. I mean, for him to bring some points, well, massive points against Arsenal is a massive bonus. And now the fixtures are turning. The next fixtures are even better for Aston Villa. And they're actually performing really well. A lot of people are going to be interested in this player. Remember that I got him first. I'm joking. But he is a fantastic option. And Aguero with 18, King with 2, and Pookie with 2. So, really good game week. Let's move on to Game Week 7. I just thought I'd give you guys a little update. And so yeah, okay, whew. Looking at my team right now, it's actually not too bad. There are 1 or 2 problems, and I've been looking at the wildcard, and I was thinking to myself, okay, if I wildcard, what can I do with this team? How many players do I really want to get rid of? So right now what I'm going to do is talk about some of the players that I think is just not going to perform well for me for Game Week 7. So I'm going to mark them. So first up is Luka Dean against Manchester City. Now this is a massive problem for me for this week. And Everton is just not performing well. They've been beaten by Sheffield United, and now they're going to be facing Manchester City. They might perform well against the big sides, and we just have to wait and see. But the way that is Manchester City playing right now, it is, oh my god, I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think Everton's gonna be keeping clean sheet here. The problem is, if Everton was scoring a lot of goals, then Lucas Digne will get some kind of returns because of his corners and free kicks and his attack potential. The next player is Zinchenko. Like I said, if he doesn't play, then I do have Lundstram off the bench, but Lundstram is against Liverpool. So I'm hoping that game will be a high-scoring game, but I doubt it. I think it will be like a really low one, like 1-0 or 2-0. So he is a problem as well. And Ryan. A lot of people are going for Chelsea players right now. Mason Mount, Tammy Abraham, and this is a problem for me, for my goalkeeper. And Sigurdsson has to go. I've been holding him for such a long time. For this team, looking at the front and looking at the mid, I think this team will do well. Problem is this 4. Now, does this mean I need to wildcard? I don't think so. Because with one move and bringing in Mount instead of removing Sigurdsson, I have 3 players. I do have Lundstram. But then I look at it, let me just delete this, and I look at the future, and yes, Zinchenko has to go if he continues to not play. Then I can bring a cheap defender here. I can go for a Chelsea defender. I can go for an Aston Villa defender like Mings. So I could fix this problem in the next coming game weeks. With Ryan, yes, like at home against Tottenham, it's going to be difficult. But then afterwards, they got a decent patch here that this team, Brighton, could get me some clean sheet points. So I don't need to worry about him that much. It's just these 3. And with Lucas Digne, if you look forward after the Manchester City game, Burnley away, there's a chance for a clean sheet. West Ham, there's a chance there, and Brighton away. So it's not actually too bad. Have a look at your team and do the same. Look and see how many players do you desperately need to get rid. If you're having like 5 or 6, then maybe a wildcard is a better option. But if you are just like 1 or 2 away from a problem, and if you can fix that with a -4 point hit, then that is a better option instead of using the wildcard. Trust me on it. You will regret it if you use a wildcard just because of 2 players. So yeah, that's just a little strategy that I wanted to talk to you guys about. Talk to you guys about my team and what the problems are and what the good things about it is. And maybe it might give you a suggestion or kind of idea with your team. But yeah, let's go through it. Liverpool against Sheffield United. A lot of actually, I want to say a lot, but a few people are talking about like, Sheffield United could cause a problem against Liverpool, but I actually see Liverpool scoring a lot of goals here. I've got 2 Manchester City, actually 3 Manchester City players. I actually don't think that Zinchenko would play, but I do have Lundstram off the bench, so that should be fine. Even though if Lundstram doesn't get the points, it's still better than nothing. McGinn is a fantastic option. He did play in the cup though, so be careful of that. But against Burnley, Norwich, Brighton, fantastic fixture. If he actually gets some returns, I'm just going to get all the money. I cannot wait. And Sigurdsson will go to Mason Mount. Now, I could still go for Tammy Abraham, but I really want to get rid of Sigurdsson. And the best kind of transfer for that will be Mason Mount. With King, I mean, this is a decent fixture for Bournemouth. And he actually played really well in the last game against Southampton. And Wilson is actually on form. So if Wilson scores and he can get some assists, is a bonus for me. And going into game week 8, I actually got a really good setup. I've got 2 Manchester City players here against Wolves at home. I've got 2 Liverpool as well against Leicester at home. So I could bank a transfer in game week 8, but I think I need to fix up the defense. Now, the transfers and my plans for the next coming game weeks is this. So for this game week, I'm going to be removing Sigurdsson. And I'm going to bring in Mason Mount because of this fantastic fixture run-up. A lot of people are thinking to double up or even triple up on Chelsea assets. For me, I just need one so far because I do have other issues that I want to sort out. So that's the thing what you want to do. I'm going to do this. I'm going to remove Sigurdsson, bring Mount, and this is the transfer that I'm going to make for game week 7. If the price goes up again, then I have to make that before the deadline. But what I want to do is try and hold in it as long as I can, just in case if there's any other injuries within my team. The attack is good, the mid is good, but there are some problems at the back. So that is the problem that I need to fix before I go out and get someone else. And that is Sigurdsson and Luka Dean, and even my goalkeeper. But the player here is Zinchenko, which, hasn't played in the last game, which is a problem for me. But do I really want to take a hit for a defender? That's the question. And if I do take a hit, that means that I will be set for game week 8. Then I can bank my transfer in game week 8. Then I have 2 free transfers going on to game week 9. I could do that. That would be a great plan. Or I could just go with this team, and in game week 8 I will remove that defender, get another defender, and slowly we'll just remove these players one by one. That could work as well. But let's just say I remove Zinchenko or Luka Dean. I know there's a lot of people are talking about this, so I thought I'll give you guys some kind of options. I mean, Alonso is a pick. I can see him. Did he? I swear I saw him taking a corner. If he is, then he is a fantastic option. I need to go back and check, but I think I did see him taking a corner. But the problem is, Emerson here is going to be coming back. What's that? 19th of October. If that's the case, there might be some issues with Alonso, but I would actually go and get this player here that is a 4.5 Chelsea defender. Played 3 games now, scored a goal, 4.5, what's his name? Tomori, sorry. And really good fixtures, but does this mean that Chelsea's going to keep a clean sheet? We haven't seen it, but maybe this is the time that they will. And getting a 4.5 million defender like this gives me a lot of money to save up. And it's minus 4 point hits, then I'll be I don't know. I think this will work, but minus 4. Do I really want to take a minus 4? I have Lundstrom off the bench that I know he won't be getting me that many points, but we can't have amazing team every single game week. That is the thing that we need to think about. And that is about it, really. That's my thoughts. You can go with... Let me just see if there's any other defenders that I can mention here. The other player that I can mention is a Aston Villa defender, Mings. Peters here. A Burnley defence. Decent fixtures as well. Against Aston Villa, I can see a clean sheet there. Even at home against Everton. Everton's not scoring a lot of goals. So there is a player here. A lot of people has Pope. You can go and get yourself someone else, like in the defense. You can do that. Mings here, I said that he's going to do well. And, he is doing well. He's one of those players that if he does get a clean sheet, he's going to get those bonus points. So definitely, he is a great suggestion. So that is about it for now. My captain is Aguero or Salah. Kevin De Bruyne will have the vice captain. But yeah, I'll make that decision right at the end. I'll see if there is any injuries. If there is, then I'll let you guys know on my Twitter account. But yeah, that is about it. Salah, Aguero, Sterling, De Bruyne are a fantastic captain option. Even Aubameyang against Manchester United, they're not really performing well. So yeah, or any of the Chelsea assets. But for me, weak at the back, very good up front, mid. So I should be fine for this game week. So thank you so much for joining, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and always drop a like. Thank you so much for the support, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.